All right, folks, we have a beautiful chair here. This is a Quantum Edge 3. Quantum Edge 3, the latest in technology from Pride Mobility. This power chair has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric feet. This chair has 67 miles. It was used for about 4 months. Okay, 25 miles a month is what a person would put on their chair. So about 4 months of usage. It looks brand new still. So it has other features which we'll cover as we go along. But if you want to make the seat go up or down or back, everything has to be done through the joystick. So you would go to your joystick and you have like a little TV screen here. So you want to have a picture of the chair on your screen. To do that, just take the knob that you turn the power on, keep going forward until you see a picture of your seat. As soon as you see a picture of the seat, there you go. Whatever's yellow in the picture is what the function's going to be. So if you have the bottom yellow and the back yellow, that's tilt. If you have the legs yellow, that's legs. If you just have the back yellow, that's just the back. And if you just have the bottom cushion yellow, that's your seat lift. So I'm going to go to the bottom cushion, and to change the colors, you just go sideways with the joystick. So now I've got the bottom cushion yellow. Now I can go up or down by going forward or reverse. So up will be this way. You can see the seat elevating right now. So when the seat is down, you're going to be about 23 inches with this chair with the seat all the way down. 23 inches. If you add your 12 inches, you'll be about 35 inches all the way up in the air. Okay? And you see how fast this seat goes up? And the nice thing about this chair will still drive at 3-4 miles an hour with the seat elevated. So if you go back to drive, I can't show you in here how fast it goes because we're going to run into a wall, but it does go really fast with the seat elevated. So let's look at the base while we're here. Now this chair, folks, weighs about 425 pounds, so it's not a lightweight because of all the metal. This chair is just, but this is why it has such a tremendous ride and comfort. The ride on this chair is phenomenal. So you have 14-inch tires. They're not going to mark your floor. Caster wheels in the back, caster wheels in the front. You have an anchor point here and another one here. You have 2 on this side, 2 on the opposite side. You have 4 anchor point. This is where you secure your chair if you're going to transport it, okay? You have a motor for each wheel, has its own motor, okay? If I want to push this chair, well, you can see 425 pounds, we're not going to lift it. And you can't push it because it's in gear. But if you turn the power off, the reason you want the power off, you want no resistance in these electric motors right here. Power is off. See the yellow handle? That's your neutral lever, like on a car. Flip it down, and now your wheel is in neutral. You have to do both motors on both sides, then you can wheel it around and get it back to where you need to be. Okay? When you're done, put it back in gear. Then turn your power back on. I want to show you something else, folks. I want to show you the suspension of this chair too. So we're going to put it back to drive. Look at the front of this chair. You see these big shocks right here in the front, there and here? That's for this fork, and that one is for that fork. And you have the same suspension in the back. In the back, if you look at the back, same suspension here, okay? This suspension covers both forks. If I raise this fork, this one stays down, watch. Well, it's a little heavy. Might have to push it. But you can see that one stays down. This chair weighs 425 pounds, so it's not a light baby. So we've covered the base. Let's go back to the seating. Let's bring our seat back down. As the seat's going down, let me show you something real quick. A lot of people don't realize this, but let's just say your seat's halfway down and you want to exit the chair, folks. So you have a person who has trouble getting out of their chair. You're pretty much walking away. You could go a little higher if you want. You're pretty much walking right out of your chair if you have trouble getting out of your chair, okay? So let's go back down with the seat. We're going to put it back in drive and we're going to move it forward a little bit, okay? The next thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to go back to the seating. We're going to do, oh, I had it. We're going to do the tilt. The tilt is when the bottom right here goes back. So when this bottom goes back, of course the legs and the back, they're all connected. They're all going to go. So This is good if you want to relieve pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back, you want to have circulation in your leg, or you just want to relax in the sun, okay? Now, another thing you can do, we're talking about circulation, look at this, folks. Now, remember, this chair is fully adjustable. Even if you don't like the color, we can change the color. So whatever color, we have several colors. But if you're 5 feet tall, 6'3", doesn't matter. We can adjust these seats. These are adjustable. We can put a smaller cushion. We can make them taller, shorter. The legs can be expanded out or in. All that is adjustable. But look at this, folks. If you need some good circulation. I know that's a little extreme, but let's just go halfway down. So if you're halfway down, and you can stop anywhere on the way down. Here, your feet are still higher in your body, okay? Let's bring it all the way down. So we've covered the seat lift, the tilt, the electric leg. The only thing left now is the recline. So the recline, I'm going to get it over to the, oh, it's past it. So the recline is when the back by itself goes back. Nothing else is moving, but the back is reclining. Look at that. Now this chair, folks, so this is as far as it would go back. This chair is set up for a tall person right now. So if you're looking, you're tall, let's say you're 6'2", 6'3". It has extra long arm. Look at this, I think it's about 20 inches right here. I'm not quite sure, but let's measure them. So we have 18-inch arms here. Usually they're 14-inch or about this long. This is 18-inch arms. The seat is extra long, so it's set up for a tall person. But again, if this is a chair you want, we can shorten up everything, okay? But right now, if you're tall, this would be one to look at, and we can change the color if that's the one you want. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the back up and the legs down in one function. I've got the legs yellow, the back yellow on my screen. I'm just using the joystick to go forward. When you're outside, leave these foot plates out a little bit to give you a little more room. You see under there's about 4 inches. It's not too bad. And I'm going to bring the back forward a little bit more. There we go. The arms do flip up, as you can see. So if you transfer from the side, you have no problem. There's a swing away joystick here. So if you go to a dining table, you can swing the joystick to the side. Instead of being here, now it's here. You can still drive the chair. Okay. You have a safety belt. Let's put it back in drive. You have a safety belt. The seat right now is 17 by 21, okay? Or 17 by 20, whatever. We can adjust that seat. You have an adjustable headrest. And let me show you something about this headrest too. This is a custom headrest, okay? I'm not sure if I'm right or not. Let me just see. Yes, I am right. Or am I right or wrong? Let me just see. Yep. So this headrest, there's a little tube right here. You can put a Phillips screwdriver in here, and you can adjust this headrest to be, right now you can have it closed in like this instead of being open like it is now, okay? The headrest can be removed and it can be adjusted in height. You can adjust it any other position here. There's all kinds of positioning and all that. So, and I have showed you earlier, this is your turning radius. Now, if you're going to be in the house, bring those legs all the way in. So you would go back to the legs, and you would bring them all the way in. So you want to have the best turning radius in your house. So you bring the legs all the way in like this. This will sit flat. Then you put it back in drive. This will be your turning radius in your house. So this chair will literally turn in its own length. It'll turn right in the middle of its own length because it's mid-wheel drive, exactly in the middle. So you can sit like this all day long in a room and you can turn yourself in a circle. Make sense? When you charge this chair, you'll take the charger that comes with the chair. I'm going to use this one for example. You just plug it right there below the joystick, and as soon as the light goes from orange to green, the charger will stop charging. These are smart chargers. You can plug them in. Once it feels the batteries are full, they cut off. So let's recap. Well, one more thing about this chair, folks, I forgot to mention. You also have headlights and tail lights, okay? Right here in the bottom of this arm, you can see there's a button. If I tap it, you have headlights and tail lights on this chair from the factory. There's your tail lights right here, and there's your headlights on this side. So it'll light up your hallway in your home, okay? So I think I've covered everything about the chair. We're going to turn the lights off. So this chair has got about 67 miles. It was used for about 4 months. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. The 4 major function. It has the custom extra long 18-inch arm. It has the long seat. It has the safety belt, the headlights, the tail lights, the anchor point, the solid tire, the swing away joystick, the adjustable headrest. Top of the line in power chairs, folks. This chair is ready to go. So this is the Quantum Edge 3 with 67 miles. Top speed, I see 6.2 miles an hour. So, runs really good. And when you stop, it has built-in brakes because these are electromagnetic motors. So you can see how it stops within a couple feet. Of course, you're getting a really good ride because of the weight of the chair, the suspension, all these high-end rehab power chairs like this all have a good ride because they're heavy and they have such a good suspension. No problem in the grass. As long as your grass, you don't have sand and it's not mushy, this will go through the grass with no problem. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to raise the seat up to show you what it looks like driving the chair with the seat elevated all the way up to 35 inches. So if you're going to drive this chair with the seat elevated, do yourself a favor, really flat surface, okay? And you're going to save some aggravation, okay? So remember, this chair has the seat lift, the tilt, the recline, the legs, the flip-up arm, the headlights. It has the solid tires, the anchor points, the extra long arms on this side. Are we all the way up? All right, so we're going to put it back in drive. We'll see how fast it drives with the seat elevated. Let me turn it around and we'll see how fast it goes. Wow, 4.4 miles an hour, folks. 4.4 miles an hour with the seat elevated. Walking speed is about 2.2, so it's twice the speed of walking speed. But now you can slow it down. But if you need a chair with a seat lift, tilt, recline, and I'm 6 foot tall, it's set up for about a 6'2" person right now. It's ready to go. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.